Beldron, are you all right?
Lunkbug. Better now.
Barcus, rude. Let's talk to him first.
We're near.
Well, you did it.
Oh, that was
I'm here.
not that much dialogue.
Beldron! I was so worried. Did Near hurt you?
No, I'm all right. Did the sergeant hurt you?
Oh, who cares? We're together now, thank Iron Hand.
Aww.
We ought to thank someone a little closer by, I think. Gaedel Ironhand you may not be, but you damn well fight like him. I'm grateful, don't mistake me, but why help us? You're one of them, aren't you?
Aww. Regarding the possibly because it's your decision whether they die or not. But that you don't really know before having that decision, and I mean, he emerges and just kills one of the slaves. So, I don't know. In the end, that's why I decided to kill him right ahead and not like leave it to chance if he goes and murders the other ones. There can be no love until Gale and Garon are together. Working on that. No, others are allowed to have love too. Anyway. The cull thinks it owns me. I beg to differ.
That didn't much look like begging, but no complaints from me. Here. The Iron Hand gnomes honor their debts. With Wulbren gone, that falls to me.
We know that they do
Make
this
it
rune
quick.
powder thing.
We need to find Wulbren. Now.
You're a little late, Barcus, my lad. He's already been sent to Moonrise Towers. We were just slave hands to the cult, but not Wulbren. He knows things. Things they want to know too.
Is it about the rune powder?
What has he gotten himself mixed up in now?
Thing Thulla told us about? I think so. This is no time to be coy. What is it that Wulbren knows? It's kind of sad that you can't, like, refer to the things Thulla told you. Bonus 11 to 14. Difficulty class 10. Aha.
You'll call me mad, but fine. Wulbren's found the formula for rune powder.
What?
Aye. The explosive of Gaedel Ironhand's own creation. Fistfuls, wiping out armies. All those old stories. Only Wulbren couldn't leave the stories be, so he went and bloody found it. A small supply, tucked away down here with a manuscript.
Oh, I think that was...
Just made sense of the formula when
barrel
the cult
Philomen
jumped
had.
us. So he burned the damn thing. If there's a single copy left, it's sitting in his head. Those absolutists pull it out and make rune powder, they could flatten the whole of the Sword Coast.
You have so much persuasion, I barely can persuade as a druid. It's like +4. Oh. I have to say, in general, I really enjoy playing charisma-based classes, especially due to that. And also especially in this game, because you have so many options to influence stuff, which you're just missing out if you don't have charisma. And especially with expertise, it gets even nicer. Then we'll just have to free him first.
You really would, wouldn't you? But not us. My people can barely stand, and we have business back in the city.
Come on, Barcus. Join us.
Business is what sent us after the powder to begin with. Now, we'll have to make other arrangements.
And just like that, you'd leave Wulbren behind. I knew you lot were foolish, but I didn't know you were cruel.
If you knew half as much as you think, my lad, Wulbren might have kept you around.
Unfortunately, we can't ask Barcus to join us. If my path takes me to Moonrise, we know that's where we want to go next. But I can't, like, say I'm gonna do it. I think the closest one is actually the last one. If my path takes me to Moonrise, I see about freeing Wulbren myself.
He'd admire your resolve and your optimism. My people will find somewhere to regroup across the lake, then onto the city. If you find yourself in Baldur's Gate, seek us out. We'll raise a glass to Wulbren together.
Already have so many things we want to do once we are in the city.
I'm ready to rest my weary head.
Well, you did it.
I think that's just the same as before.
My sister, dead by Nir's hand. Mana, I'm so sorry.
But yeah,
Me too. We're together. That's what matters.
Freedom. I'd forgotten how it felt. Thank you.
we did something good today.
We'll be safe across the Ebon Lake. Then, back to the city, Gaedel Iron Hand willing.
Alrighty. Talk to her, and then we're
At
going
least-
to loot.
At least some of us are safe. Praise Iron Hand. If only there were more blessings to count.
Poor deep gnomes.
Still alive.
I thought that too. I think I have about 300 appointments with people when I finally read the damn city. Nice. But I gotta say, I really like that, because you're like looking forward to going to Baldur's Gate more and more, and it's like just the hype curve. A fragrant fungus stew. Why is it always mushrooms?
Lunkbug,
Bring up absolute
better
force.
now that I'm with you.
Hawera bears the absolute brand. Nope.
When Nir... When
And I'm
Nir...
proud of that. I wonder,
Out of your mind.
like, how
Decaying
often
corpse lies before you.
the absolute brand would have actually made a difference. Ah, I can't remove. I mean, I can try to remove the hat. My strength +0, but let's just leave that to Karlach. Let's loot him first. Dagger +1. A repair. Common, which deals a little bit more damage than our current one.
It was over in a flash. They're at peace now. Praise Iron Hand.
Could have been you.
Let's equip
I'd
that.
better think about it.
Repair
need
or Sword
to.
of Screams.
We're together.
Fancy.
That's what matters.
Another Mind Flayer Parasite. Disintegrating Nightwalkers. Allowing us to cast Misty Step. Nice. Let's give them to Karlach. Interesting. We kinda skipped ahead, and now we can just loot Nia's head, and we don't have to do the whole strength check anymore.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
I think that's an error. That is okay. And a broken moon lantern.
Blood. No, never mind.
Object catches your eye. A lantern, it seems. Though no light flickers within.
Broken
All
as
those
an old
needles on the top
Nothing
and
but
down.
dust inside.
Inspect the lantern in more detail. I really want to see if there's any references to the first two games in the city. Yeah, I haven't played the first two games, but definitely want to do that after finishing Baldur's Gate 3,
You see no burner or wick.
or maybe in parallel.
It was not fuel that lit this lamp, but magic.
What a nice camera angle. Gotta say, I really love the staff Gale has. So cool with the effects. Like it's ice cold. 24.
This is pixie dust, used to illuminate a lamp, or left behind after a pixie's death.
Oh. I guess, did you see with the lantern all those There's spikes on the top and at the bottom. Maybe that's to kill the pixies. Okay. Since the head is heavy, let's take it.
Still breathing.
Now we could
Despite
go
everything.
back.
Moving in.
Oh, another dead deep gnome. With a potato. How do we make saves against poison clouds? I don't see any poison clouds. Invisible poison. And our poor spiders are dying. Well. Shadowheart. Oh. That's the Temple of Shah.
That's it then. I can't jump any further.
Interesting. I was kind of expecting that we could go there from here, because you already could see that in the early access. But I think we have to find a different way. Maybe in a later act. Of course. Yeah, I don't think there's any way to here. I wonder if the Sharons destroyed the bridge. Sever the connection. Alrighty. Let's loot the Duergar. And the scrying eyes like, You know what? There are no absolute forces here anymore. We can kill it. Stay here, Eye! Eye of the Absolute. I wonder if at some point it makes a difference if it saw something. Probably. The temple's under moonrise. Ah, yeah, so I guess it's the second act. Of Wrath.
Are you
During
alright?
combat, when the wearer starts their turn with 50% hit points or less, they gain Wrath for 2 turns.
God,
What does Wrath do? It's 1 to damage with melee weapons. Karlach. Come on, my melee girl.
I'm here now.
Go.
What to do?
Yay, rotten mushrooms.
Mind my step.
Where did I even take it? Pork sausage. Take all the food we can. What's happening? Are they still... Oh, they're all still behind the poison.
They're at peace now. Praise Iron Hand.
it's you. Can't bear to think about it.
Funny how much food they all have with them. I don't know, if you would, like, kill me at work, I wouldn't have that much food with me. The face statue of Shah.
The statue of Shah. But it's been vandalized. What is that symbol?
Once again, it's the absolute one. Like the combination of the death three. Then we could jump over here with enough strength.
Oh, I could go for a
Karlach,
good
can you do
meal.
that? No.
Never a dull moment.
Anyway,
Breathe deep.
as I found out during early access, you can go there with Misty Step and stuff, but that's actually not like the intended way. Okay. Just get them all to go through here again.
Let's go.
Let's get going.
And if have at least a can of juice, I'm a welder, so it gets hot.
Easy path.
Ah, understandable. I'm working at the laboratory, so you're not allowed to have anything. So everything would be up in my office. So, yeah. Ah, interesting. Kind of would have expected them all to turn hostile like instantly. But I gotta say, I'm happy I don't have to kill Kith. So, where else can we go? I think we'd explored this whole area. We can go down, of course, down here. Oh, so now we can go to the... We can continue here.
God,
have a look around upstairs. Because, I mean, we killed the Eye. The Eye witnessed at least part of the battle. That doesn't seem to give them any information. Or at least not people of their rank, I guess. Okay.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
And as usual, I now notice that I didn't use mage armor. Oh, before I forget that, because I already did, just remembered, we're gonna go back and cast Speak with Dead on Near. I gotta say, it's really cool that now, once you activated the spell, that you can see, just through the shining, who you can talk to. But, I don't know. It said that for the first time to cast it, you actually have to find, like, a corpse. So let's go back to Near and try disguising ourselves, and then we're gonna talk with him. And thanks for the tip about the disguising, Alistair. So, where do we have the mask? Is it called mask? Shape? That's not how you write shape. Where is it? Who has it? I think I've never equipped that. It's just sort by latest. It should be quite at the bottom.
No time to waste.
I hate that I'm always so blind. I don't think... We picked it definitely up before the Amulet of the Lost Voices. Ah, there it is. Mask of the Shape Changer. But then we have to drop our Headband of the Intellect. I think I will just always equip it if I need it.
We're together. That's what matters.
Shapeshift. Wow, those are so many options. For every lineage, I think, and always female and male. And like strong and the usual kind. So, what do I want to do? Let's disguise ourselves as a strong drow. Oh. Look very edgy. Okay, let's speak with that now. Yeah. Do you know that why that doesn't work? Because someone took his head. Oh well. Let's have a look if we can talk with the others.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Oh. Who are you?
Eleanor Thrin, Sergeant. Absolute.
Yeah, I forgot. I took his head off and it's hard to speak without. Who did you work for?
True souls. Near. Disciple.
Anyway. Who is near?
True soul. Cave in. Trapped.
Did you have any valuables?
Boots. No. Thief.
We already have them. Who exactly is this disciple?
Thrill. Absolute's favorite. Speaks with gentle.
Rel.
The spell's power wanes.
The general is
You
probably
can ask
Catherine
no
Fall.
more questions.
One elf?
Been you.
Doesn't seem like that. No one's glowing. He doesn't really say anything important anyway, just some hints about Moonrise. Yeah, that's at least what I remember too. Also about that you can go with the Broke Moon Lantern to Minthara, at least in the early access. Yeah. I mean, Minthara is as alive as Nearest, so... Well... Okay. Now let's go back. And... have a look around. Slay some more Duergar. Probably. Just not the stonemason. To say, especially if I like play D&D and create characters, I always like to just create a character very different than the usual stereotype of the lineage. So if I would play Duergar, it would be probably this stonemason. I really want Minthara. I think she's attractive, but unfortunately you can't change her. Yeah, I mean, before becoming true soul, she was a low paladin, right? So, I guess she's kind of gone. But I think she might be very interesting for an evil playthrough.
Well, look here. Near's killer in the flesh.
How do you know?
Make yourself useful. Grab a cane and whip these drugnin beasts into shape. That rubble needs clearing, and my patience is hanging on by an arse whisker.
I don't know what surprises me more, that he somehow knows this, and that he doesn't care at all. You want me to cane these poor beasts? Why are they happy? I mean, they all seem to hate him very much, but I mean, him dead means they don't get any money, so I don't get that. Yeah.
Damn right
I saw
I
your
do.
message
Getting
too.
cramps in my arm trying to whip the drugnin beasts back to work. Now get to the caning, before I thrash you instead.
That definitely motivates me to help you. So, what exactly is behind the rubble?
You got no need to know, and I got no need to tell. So get to caning or to leaving.
Let's examine the rubble for anything unusual. Difficulty class 5. The rubble is green.
A slight glint catches your eye.
Oh, it actually is green. Let's focus on the glint. Still 5.
Your eye finds the source of the gleam. A small mote of black metal. Adamantine.
Adamantine forge and everything. Makes sense. Let's see if we can talk to them and maybe fight against the Duergar together.
No more! No more pain, no more work! All must die!
Oh. Okay, with 3 persuasion options, and we can hit her, which we're not gonna do. I can say just like behave, we can say remove the rubble, or we can say give into your rage and avenge your pain. Don't strike us all, just your masters. That's what we're gonna do. Give into your rage and avenge your pain. Don't strike us all, just your masters. 10. Nice.
Yes, they made the pain.
Just think
Now
that Shadowheart
they
approves.
Bloody Rothe have lost it. Put them down, and the shark too.
Shadowheart and Karlach both approve, but especially about Karlach, like, we are fighting them now too. And we weren't provoked. I don't know. Maybe we should rest soon. Just an idea. I push you. Let's see if we can kind of push her down without attacking the... Yeah, that would be awesome. Come on, fly! Why did it work on you, but not on... Anyway. We tried. Shatter. Come on. Both succeeded. We need a poorly Wyll and Minthara option. I think that would be very unhealthy. For both you and Wyll. Probably not for Minthara. Unfortunately, I can't go there. Do I have some thunder arrows? No, I don't. Dang it. But I have Misty Step, but that also costs my bonus action to shove, so...
I'm gonna like this, mate.
Bong. I have to say, I mean, it's still not my favorite class, but barbarians are kind of fun. No, at least so far, I would say, if it's about like purely martials, I would prefer fighters or Lae'zel to barbarians or Karlach, like gameplay-wise. No. Oh. Ah. Whee. Don't run. Don't trigger attacks of opportunity.
On my way.
Yeah, both our souls going to end up as soul coins by the end.
No choice but to keep going.
Wondering if there's any other romance option which would be so fatal in the end as Minthara. Attack. Oh, we can talk to him.
Duergar can't hurt anymore. We'll wait until it's safe to leave.
Would you do me a favor and smash through the rubble before you go?
You helped me. I help you.
Oh. Thank you. I was just like, is that it? One try? Okay, so once again, we take the shape-changing shapeshifter mask of Fame and disguise ourselves. Trying to first unencumber us. I think I didn't equip it. Yes. Just go shapeshift. This time let's take a tiefling, cause we look completely different. It's even the same skin color and the same horn. Not the same horns. Or it's the same, I think. Anyway, maybe it's enough to trick him. Very heavily trapped.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
What were you doing down here?
Open passage. Ancient forge. Special.
What is so special about the forge back there? I guess it's just that it can forge adamantine?
Adamantine. Enhancement.
Quite powerful material you can use. Who are you?
Skyl. Herdmaster. Rothe.
I think I never said it correctly. Rothe. See me saying it correctly like 2 times and then I will forget it, call it Rothe again. How long have you been here?
Many months. Dig.
Many months? What did you do all this time? Where are you from?
Dunsparing. Orzron Mountains.
The spell's power.
I know my fair
wanes.
share about the Forgotten
You can
Realms,
ask
but
no
no
more
idea where it is.
questions.
I guess the Underdark, probably?